for joining me for another video. If you're joining me for the first time, hello! I have my second doll opening of the Poopsie Rainbow Surprise range. Now, this first wave 1.1 of the dolls came with Pixie, Rose, and Rainbow Dream. So those are the only two dolls you can get in this first wave 1.1. Now, I have used the cheat, which is to open up the handle, press in the top, and see the color of the hair. So if the cheat has worked, I should have Rainbow Dream in this case. If you want to see an opening of Pixie Rose, just go to my previous video and you can see her being opened. She's absolutely gorgeous. Rainbow Dream is kind of the doll that I'm really looking forward to in wave 1.1. I just love that she's got rainbow hair, basically. She looks like a bit out there, a bit in your face. Not like that in a girl. So I'm going to get the plastic off and let's start with the surprises. Okay, we start at the top here. This packaging is absolutely amazing. You just press it in. It does rip a bit, just, you know, not too fast. Nice steady pace, and it goes okay. So first surprise is some socks. Ooh, so this one has rainbow foil. Oh, that's so cute. They have different colors with the dolls and everything. I just love, love, love the Poopsie packaging. Our second surprise is a bottle. Then we have a jacket here. So one of the key things with these dolls is you incorporate slime into their fashion. I didn't think I would like it, but when I made Pixie Rose, who's kind of like her head's just poking out from the side here, I actually really enjoyed it. It was actually kind of fun. All right, next we have some shoes. Whoop. And then a purse. Keep on pulling, keep on pulling. We have the slime rainbow surprise mixes. Keep pulling, and then the shimmers and the sparkle. So we'll put that aside too, because that is to make the slime. Woo! And splat. The last surprise is the comb for the doll. So we've got all our surprises out there. It's a long piece of paper here. If you don't want to use it for scrapbooking because it's got so many cute little things on it, just recycle it, guys. Let's get this stand up. Here is this stand sideways, ready to be opened up. I'm just showing my hand next to there as an adult hand. These are tall dolls, like very tall. I actually expected them to be shorter inside the case and surprises around, but they pretty much reach the ends of each case once you open them up, and you'll see that as soon as I do this. Open sesame, please. Maybe. Oh, there we go. Pop. There goes the handle. Yep, I can see rainbow here. I can see rainbow here. Yes, oh my goodness, look at the tattoos down her arm. Now, if you're a long time subscriber to my channel, you'll know that I'm partial to a bit of punk trends. I mean, my son has a blue mohawk and my daughter has a yellow streak down her hair, and good old mama had bright red hair back in the day and tattoos. So I love dolls that reflect this alternative sort of style, alternative, more out there style. And actually, I think as society's changed, it's become more of a norm. I know quite a few young girls in their 20s now who have tattoos, and a businesswoman, which back when I was younger would have been a bit of a oh no moment. Caught her falling out there. Let's pull her out and put this beautiful case aside. You can DIY this by painting all the embossed things on it. You know, if you don't want to recycle it, reuse it. Great idea. So here she is. We'll get out the surprises at the side. First, I'm going to start off with this surprise, which is more for kids. I'm an adult collector, so this doesn't really interest me. This is some rainbow highlighter you can use on yourself. Not really my style. Yeah, I have proper makeup, so I'll just put that aside. Then there is this measuring cup. Now, this measuring cup is different to the llamas and the unicorns in that the llamas and unicorns have a 5mm mark and a 25mm mark. This one has a 15mm mark. Okay, now this next surprise is kind of interesting. She has come with a gold spoon. In wave 1.1 of the unicorns, they both came with gold spoons to match their horns, and in wave 1.2 were the two silver horned unicorns with silver spoons. The llamas as well, both gold horns, both gold spoons, but 1.1 of the dolls, they've got one of each. That's the silver one from Pixie Rose from the other day. So it's interesting they've changed that up a little. I'm going to snip her free and let's have a look. She is a beautiful doll, and out of 1.1 I was really impressed with Pixie, but I've got to say, after seeing her, I expected her to be my favorite. She is definitely my favorite out of the two. I'll bring her up and let's have a close-up look. So here is her face. Her eyes are in a medium blue with yellow and white sparkles. She has purpley pink to the side. She has pink and blue on her, for her eyeshadow. She has painted on eyelashes. She has painted on under eyelashes, and she has pink and blue with yellow dots, with white dots eye makeup. That is a beautiful eyes. But what I really, really love about these dolls are these lips. Now, unlike Pixie, who has a closed smile, she has an open smile showing her teeth. It's really beautiful. Really beautiful. And I am most impressed with whoever designed these lips. These are full, beautiful lips. I can say they are some of the nicest lips I've ever seen painted on a doll. I'm just going to put that sideways for you so you can appreciate just how beautiful they are. They look like, you know, how the actresses and get like their lips injected and stuff. Not the ones that get them so injected they look like they're balloons on their faces, but the ones who get them just softly injected, that they have just such beautiful lips. I love this doll's designed lips. Now she has a brown eyebrow with tan streaks in. That looks like tan streaks to me. Something I didn't pick up on Pixie Rose, but I certainly saw on the camera afterwards, there is a semi-shimmer to her skin. I'm not sure if it's going to bring up the camera, but I definitely can see it while I'm moving it around now because I'm looking for it. There is a semi-shimmer in her plastic molding. I'm going to show her hair last because her hair is gorgeous. She has a rainbow t-shirt on. I mean, it goes with the whole Poopsie line, which is pretty much unicorn poop, right? There is this gorgeous unicorn with rainbow hair on a black t-shirt. This is held together by Velcro at the back here. Then check out these tattoos down her arm. She has a catty corns, little bear corn there. She's got lipstick. She's got a rainbow going right down the side. Barfing clouds with rainbows. Cherries down the bottom here. On this side is my favorite. This side is definitely my favorite. The unicorn that is embossed on these Poopsie dolls surprise container is actually a tattoo down her arm. Going down to all these sort of planets and pizza. They've got a real thing for pizza, these Poopsie girls. Let me tell you, pizza plays a role in quite a few of the Poopsie products, which as it should, because who cannot like pizza? Now, unlike Pixie, who has a full dress to put slime in, Rainbow has a skirt. Now, I found out with Pixie's dress that had the same sort of sequin design underneath and this black dribble design. It's kind of a bit, it's nice that it's there, but it is going to be covered up by slime once you inject it in there. So it's kind of like one of those things that's there, but you're not going to see it. All right, moving Rainbow Dream up. She is in the high heeled foot position. She does not have knee movement. She can move her legs back and forward. She cannot ninja kick them off to the side. Her arms, however, can move to the side, up, and they can move forward and back, but there is no wrist or elbow movement. She has articulation in her head to look side to side, but she cannot glance up or down. Let's get to the hair. I'm gonna spin her around. I had to move her back because I want to make sure she's in focus. Look at this hair. So blue is obviously the dominant color as it is the top one, but underneath you have oranges, pinks, purples, and green. There is no product in this hair. This is completely free flowing wavy hair, and I love it. This is chaos and it suits the doll. Just look at that. It's gorgeous. There is a layer across about 3/4 down is her top layer, and then there is a layer cut just at the end of her skirt. So just that seems to be a standard thing with the Poopsie range. There is 2 layers as to where the hair stops. She has no fringe, and blue is definitely the dominant color around her face. Let's look at her surprises. Okay, I am not sure what I've grabbed. I just kind of plonked them all in a pile. So it'll be a surprise what I'm opening up with you. Whee! Okay, we're opening her purse first. This is reminiscent of the Poopsie, one of the Poopsie making kits. I got the Pooey Baton one for Astra, but I have not got this rainbow one. I actually saw a really bad review on someone else's channel about the rainbow one, which kind of put me off. I am undecided. I'll probably get it anyway because I want the entire Poopsie range, but as a purse, it's absolutely gorgeous, and yeah, it's totally Rainbow Dreams style. I wonder why they did dripping down green from the rainbow though. Is that why this cloud's so angry? Okay, I think this might be the comb. It's quite a flat one, or the socks, I'm not sure. Let's have a look. Oh, so it is a standard comb. So Pixie came with a light pink in the same design. Rainbow has a purple. This chunky one here, I bet, is the bottle. Just gonna make an educated guess there. Guessing this is the bottle. So what sort of bottle design does she have? Oh, she has like the sippy ones with the straw. Oh my goodness, check this out. This is amazing. Look at all these designs. So these are look like her tattoos on her bottle. We've got the cherries again. We've got some shut up, go away. Oh wow, she is not that welcoming, darlings. Oh, we've got the large unicorn again over some rainbows barfing. There is the planets and pizzas. We got to have that pizza. We've got one of the little cutie tootie penguins down here. It is semi see-through with a clear straw. So this is what you use to make the slime in. All right, let's get to this next rainbow cutie package. I wish I knew where they got their foil from for doing their packages. I want to wrap presents in it. Oh, this is giving me a fight. Come on, what are you? We have the shoes. Alrighty. So what has she got to put on here? She has some large pink shoes with black laces and a silver moon and star on each side. And the slime, these come off and the slime gets put into the heel. Okay, let's get onto this one. No, there's socks somewhere. Oh, so this must be her jacket. Alrighty, so her jacket is see-through for good reason. One, because it can show her gorgeous tattoos down her arm when you put it on. And two, because this front cover here, there's an imitation zip in the middle, but there's also a zip in the middle, and there's also these openings down the bottom. So you inject slime into the coverings at the opening. And to go with her rainbow theme, she has rainbow cuffs and a rainbow neckline. This is going to look amazing, I bet, when it's covered in, well, it's filled with slime. I don't want it covered in slime. Lord knows I don't want it covered in slime. Pixie Rose made me like slime a little, so I'm hoping that Rainbow Dreams slime is going to go just as well. This must be the socks by the process of elimination, the last thing. Here we are. Here we go. So her socks are standard white socks with a rainbow design at the top. Cool. Alright, so I have the ingredients to make the slime in front of me from Rainbow Dreams little package of slime making ingredients. I've separated 2 rainbow surprises, 2 rainbow magics, and 2 rainbow shimmers. We don't need the rainbow magic and rainbow shimmer right now, but also I'll put those aside. We do, however, need a couple of containers to make these in. So I've borrowed Pixie's one. From my experience with Pixie Rose, you're going to need at least 2 of the slimes made to fill up their clothes. Her one with the dress actually took 2 slimes and a little bit of the unicorn's slime to fill it up that I've made in a previous video. So I'm hoping, because it's not a dress, a skirt, 2 slimes will cover her clothing. Okay, so first off, you need to snip off the rainbow surprise food and throw that in. Make sure it's all in there. There we go. 1 for that cup, and then 1 for the other cup. Pixie's cup is really hard to stand up. It actually goes through the bottom and there's a straw on top, so you kind of got to lean it against something so it's not falling over everywhere, which kind of seems a bit silly. Then what I do is I've got this little tray here of water. So then you need to add 15 mils. So one of the unicorn or llama's cups is 15 mils. Is approximately 30 mils. 30 mils you need to add up to the top. So I just use one of their cups and put it in, which means I don't have to measure on the doll's cup twice. Playing with some water. Gonna carefully go it in here because this one is a bit iffy. Might fall down. Get some of that powder down to the bottom there. Then you need to close the containers up. Make sure this one is actually sealed correctly. I didn't hear it pop. Well, I can't get it much more sealed than that. Then grab them and shake, shake, shake for an entire minute. Once you've shaken them for a minute, you need to let them set. It says on the instructions 10 to 15 minutes. In my experience, it's better to leave it for half an hour. So in half an hour, we'll come back and see how our slime is doing. Okay, 30 minutes later, let's test our slime. Hopefully it's all good. Looks good. Put my finger in. Perfect. So I'm going to scoop it out to there. Oh, blah, 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 blah. This one had a bit more. That one could probably actually have waited another 10 minutes. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see this one too. Oh, 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 oh. I'm spilling the spoon all over the place. Spilling the spoon, throwing the spoon, sorry. Oh, the one in the cup's perfect. Okay, the one in her actual cup is perfect. The one in the bigger one could have probably used another 10 minutes. But just bear in mind that they say 10 to 15 minutes. There's no way that would have set in 10 to 15 minutes if it hasn't set in half an hour. So next is where I don't follow the instructions. They say to put the rainbow magic in and the rainbow shimmer. I'm like, who's got the time for that, you know? And fold it over in your hand. I've got a Poopsie toilet here. Just gonna throw the rainbow magic in here. So interestingly enough, she had a pink slime and a blue slime. So she's had 2 different colors. So we'll see what we want to stuff into each one. Let's put some rainbow shimmer in there as well, because I'm not going to do 2 steps. Bloop, 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 bloop. And the good thing about this is that this powder actually, it gets rid of any stickiness basically. So what we're going to do is fold it over, then we're going to throw this sticky bit. You know how when you bake cookies and you put flour on the board, like gingerbread, when you start rolling it out, you got to put flour on the board so it doesn't stick to the board and the rolling pin. It's kind of that idea. You're flouring the dough so it doesn't, takes out all the stickiness. And then what you do is you stretch in half, stretch, fold in half, dab. If you need some more powder, stretch, fold in half. So I'm going to give this about 10 minutes work and then we'll come back. And thereafter it actually took about 5 minutes. You get this consistency which is not sticking to your fingers. You can move it, you can stretch it, but it's not like it was at the start where it's this ooey gooey mess. It's just basically a good slime. I've put some stars in there. I'm going to put some more stars in there, and this is where the sparkle comes into effect. Basically the sparkle is a shaped glitter. So you're going to see coming through there a couple of stars and all that sort of stuff, and that is ready to go into her clothes. That is a good consistency slime that is not watery, not so sticky it's everywhere. Your fingers turn into a shimmery mess, but that that's to be expected no matter how good you get it. Yeah, it's malleable. It's a good slime. Let's move on to the blue. So after about 5 minutes work, you come up again with a non-sticking to your fingers, movable slime that once again I've filled with star glitter. You can see the stars in there shining. And now I have the difficult task of deciding what I want in what. So obviously I'm going to have a mix of the two in the skirt. What do I want to do? Half and half on the jacket though? No, I don't think I do, because her dominant color in her hair is blue. I think I'm going to put pink into her jacket. Now it doesn't actually need a lot of slime for the jacket, so I'm going to take off 2 equal parts of pink, and let's bring it up and get her clothing slimified. Okay, so to get the slime into her jacket, you need to go down the bottom and open up the opening like so. Not a lot, but it is, I found, a lot easier to do it. If you have one of the cleaning instruments from the unicorn or the llama, use the side that's like a scraper. Grab your little slime and then just poke it in there. I found with my fingers it kept sticking to it and wanting to follow my finger out, but with the poker it was just so much easier getting it to the end. There you go. As easy as that. Full, so it's not got any holes, so try and get in as much air out of there as I possibly can before I seal it. And then you just manipulate the slime to fill up to all the little crevices. So if you just push it, it should get into all the little, there you go, just like that. Now it's always going to have these bubbles in. You can try and move those out of the slime, but that's just reality. You're going to have a couple of air bubbles on the slime in there. But that is what happens. I'll do the other side. Ta-da! We have a slimified jacket. Now my thing is that this eventually is going to dry. The slime is going to set. So as long as you keep it nice and flat, it might actually be okay in the long run. It'll just kind of be a really weird fashion accessory. It looks cool in there at the moment and you can manipulate it around. I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen with it once it dries out. But let's get onto the skirt. On the skirt, the opening is at the back. Again, it's just a matter of getting your fingers in there and pulling just to get that open. It does seal really, really well. And then you've got to get the blob as far into the other side as you possibly can. So I'm going to start off with the pink and just push it in there. And then I'm going to get the blue and just push it in there. Get it in there. You don't want to open it too much or it's going to break. Once you have it quite far down, the rest is really just about manipulation. So I'm going to push it slowly down, and I'm hoping that where this weak part is in the skirt is not going to break here. If it's broken at the start, you can see that the blue and the pink have semi kind of molded together. I want to get this right to the corner because when it dries out, I want it to fill up the whole thing. Right, there we go. That actually kind of looks really cute. There's blue and pink there. Now, I want to make it not so chunky that it makes her look terribly, terribly out of proportion. I want it to be nice and flat. I don't want there to be too many air bubbles in the slime. So if I just knead it with my hands, sorry if this is going out of, I just want to knead it with my hands. look at that blue and pink running together. That looks so incredibly cool. It kind of just melded itself together, and I think it's going to be just enough to fill the skirt up nicely, which means I am going to have to borrow. You will have to make another slime for the shoes. I'm just going to borrow some slime from one of the llama or the unicorn kits. All right, does this seal okay? Let's get some more of the slime up. There's a huge big chunk over this side. I think this is the hardest part actually, is getting it so it's a nice consistency throughout the entire clothing. So with the shoes, you just lift them up as so, and you need to get enough slime to fill in the heel and the toe area without making it so full that when you press the shoe back on it, it splurts out the side. So I've borrowed some slime from the unicorns and llamas, and I'm just going to push it down into the heel. First off, it makes awesome noises. As you can tell, makes the most awesome noises as you try and push it down there. And it comes up too, which is really annoying. So you kind of got to push it down and hope it stays. There's the right mix of rainbow pinks, reds, and purples in there. I think it's going to be way too much once I put this heel on, the shoe top on. Sorry, I'm pulling it off the side there. Let's see. I think... Oh no, there's way too much. It's going to splurt out the side. Okay, so I just take it off. Yes, I am cutting glue with slime. And put it back in there. Is that going to make it easier? So splurting a little bit out the sides. Nope, that's cool. So there you have a heel full of... Oh, look, it didn't get to the bottom of the heel. Well, you get the idea. You basically manipulate the slime in there, and if you've got different colors, it's just kind of going to mix it all together in there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get a little bit more slime and fill in there, get the other shoe, and we'll get ready to dress her. Alright, I have filled her clothes with slime. Just like Pixie Rose, 2 packets of slime was not enough. You needed a little tiny smidgen more to fill up the shoes. I don't want to make a 3rd packet because that would be way too much slime, which means I'd have to find somewhere to store another piece of slime and another bit to give away. Rather than that, I borrowed some from the previous ones I've made in the unicorn and llama, which I still have in next to me. I had it in a big smushed up packet next to me. So I borrowed some of that, and that filled out the last of her clothing. So first off, if you skipped the slime process, which you're more than welcome to, there is pink and blue slime from Rainbow Dreams packets in here. This is her skirt. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put her arms back because she's going to need to do that for her t-shirt anyway. Turn her upside down so her hair doesn't get stuck in the Velcro process. And close up the skirt. There we are. Let's turn her around. I'm not going to lie, this slime does make the clothes rather bulky, as you would expect. And that is me being quite... I was actually ironing with my hand the slime out, but it still makes it a little, you know, a little chunky on the clothes. But that's okay. I do like the pink and the blue effect it's given it. It's just a little bit chunky. Alright, so going back with her arms this way, let's get the shirt on her. Or rather the jacket. So if you miss the slime process, I took some of her pink slime and put it into the front. Now, putting her arms backwards in the jacket and then pulling it forward. You have to be really careful with this plastic stuff because if it does have too much force in it, it will split. Now I found Pixie's one quite easy to get the hand through. So let's see if Rainbow Dream is just the same. Come on, you've just got your thumb stuck under there. Pull it down a bit. Come on. You just got to get your finger through, dear. There we go. All right. And you can see that her tattoos are obviously shining through the clear part of that sleeve. I really like that. So let's get to the other stage. See if we can get that hand through. It's easy enough. Don't want to yank it too much to break it or to split the seal and then slime go everywhere. That was easy peasy. So from the back, she's like she's wearing a large raincoat, isn't she? And she's got more of the blue at the back than at the back than at the front. Blah 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 blah. Oh, she looks really cool. It does chunkify her body a bit, you know. I'm not gonna lie. The same happened with Pixie Rose, where her dress went like out that way, and it's like, my goodness, it looks like she's wearing 7 layers. But that's okay. That's part of the fashion. There is her next one on. I'm just gonna move the seam lines so they sit at the back. Very 1930s tight style here, where the seam lines go down the back of the legs. Isn't she gorgeous? She's absolutely gorgeous. You know, if you don't want to put the slime into the dress and into the jacket, into the skirt, and you just want that sequin look with the black printed slime on and a see-through jacket, it'll look just as cool. It honestly will look just as cool. You don't have to add the slime if you don't want to. The shoes are super easy to get on. They left a good allowance to get those in. She's so cute. And then she has her bag to finish off her look. So put your bag on the right way, darling. There you go. Isn't she neato? I really, really love her. I'll bring her up and we'll just do a flyby upwards so you can see the outfit up close. Here is the gorgeous face and amazing hair. Down to here is her slime jacket, revealing her unicorn t-shirt top. Then her slime skirt. Love how the pink and the blue melded together within the skirt. It's good. It does make her body quite chunky. That's my only con about it, but I actually really like the look. She has her bag, rainbow bag off to the side here. Got her tattoos showing under her arms, knee-high socks going up to these dark pink. Oh, there's some slime popping out the side there of the shoe. Down to her high heel shoes filled with slime. Really cute. I love, love, love this doll line. Now, Pixie, once filled with slime, the slime weighted her down, making her able to stand by herself. Can I say the same about Rainbow Dream? We'll get her nice and steady there. Okay, Peanut, can you do it? There we go. She's standing by herself. She comes with this awesome Poopsie cup. She comes with her brush. There are a couple of additional slime packets to make, which you can make with another set. If you love Poopsie Surprise Dolls, please give this video a thumbs up. If you love toys in general or dolls in general, please subscribe. We love to open dolls here and we love to share. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.